Thank you for watching Arise and Shine. If you've never heard of Sneaker Appraiser, then you're in luck because we've got two right here. Please welcome father and son Troy and Chase Reed of Sneaker Pond.
How you doing?
How you doing? Good morning. Up early. So how did you guys come up with this concept?
Basically, he was spending all my money.
Right.
And,
all kids are like that, right?
Yeah. So, you know, he used to have me stand outside with him at these sneaker lines. And I would buy him probably 2 or 3 pair of sneakers so I wouldn't have to come back.
Right.
But when we get home, he say, Dad, I need an extra $50 to go hang out with my friends. And I'd be like, I just bought you $500-600 worth of sneakers. So what I did was take probably 1 or 2 pairs of sneakers back and tell him at the end of the week, you got to give me back my $50.
Wow.
By any means, however you get it.
Laying down the law.
Yeah. So
It makes it sound like I'm a bad person.
No, that's responsibility, though. I'm a parent, I know.
Yeah. So that model was like the first 2 times we did that. You know, one day he said, Dad, you know, you're making me pawn you my sneakers. You know, you're making me, take a loan for my sneakers.
Right.
And it kind of like a light switch just went off in our heads. And, I was telling him, well, if you don't got no money, imagine all the other people that ain't got no money.
Right.
True.
So I would need money. And that's how we kind of came up with the concept for Sneaker Pawn.
So then I guess your dad asked you to sell your sneaker collection, is that right? How did you feel about that? Because I know you're very attached to your sneakers, right?
Well, he was like, he always told me, you have business decisions in life. Either you gotta choose the business decision over emotion. So he was like, well, now this is the decision. Do you want to open your own store and have as many sneakers as you want later on, get them from Nike or Adidas or whoever, whatever contracts you could get or anything, or would you rather just keep your sneakers for now and be cool for now?
The difference between
I chose to be cool later than cool for now.
See, I know about sneakers because my brother was really into don't step on his sneakers.
Yeah.
I paid a lot of money for them sneakers. So how is it that you decided to open? How did you open your business? What was the first thing you did?
Well, the first thing we did was paint the walls.
That's important.
We started. No, it took a year
Did you
almost
rent
for
out
us
a
to start the
place,
store.
or did
Yeah,
you
we rented
buy a
out the
place?
place. We was living there for a minute.
Wow.
And then it turned into, well, let's open up the business and give away all your sneakers. And this how we're gonna take the steps to open up the store.
So those are all your sneakers that we're watching here.
Yeah, so those are all the sneakers. That's me refurbishing sneakers.
This is in the store.
Yeah, that's all in the store. And so basically, we had the space for a year, and then finally a year later, we opened up the space. We had a register. We opened up with empty walls with some of my sneakers on the wall.
Wow, that must have been so exciting.
Yeah.
Well, and I know you obviously brought some sneakers. We're not
And
just...
then now we have a full wall, so it's
Amazing.
a dream come true, yeah.
Tell us about the sneakers that you brought with you today.
All right, so right here I have the DMP pack, standing for Defined Moment Package.
Okay.
Right now I have the 6s, the DMP 6s and DMP 11s. As this brand new, goes for almost $2,000 for both of them in one big gold box.
Ooh, I like that box.
Wow. I know, right?
And as
The box is about $140.
Yeah.
Wow.
Herself.
Oh,
So that's not a box that you just
It's
throw
not-
away.
yeah,
it's not a box
You
you
hold
throw
on to
away.
that box.
Yeah, and these are they all stand for the championship, each championship. So these are different from the ones he has on. He has on the regular ones.
Oh.
But nobody,
I'm not
nobody
looking
has
at
these.
sneakers the same as I did before just now. I just got completely educated because
Yeah.
it's like a woman, a woman's closet full of her Jimmy Choos and,
All the
whatever. So
heels.
that's amazing.
Yeah, these are the
These are
men's Christian
special.
Louis Vuittons.
Right,
And
yeah.
This is
True.
Right.
these.
So these sneakers will probably end up selling for about $1,000, being that they're used.
Not bad.
Over there we have the DJ AM and DJ Premier package, and basically this is a dedication to DJ AM who passed away. May he rest in peace. And this package goes for about $800.
Oh wow, I love the red ones. I like
incredible.
The red ones
colorful
are nice.
sneakers.
Yeah, the red ones are nice.
So you're 16 years old, and this is your extracurricular activity, or do you have other things?
Well, my other extracurricular activities are basically, of course, I do the store. School is definitely not even an activity; it's something that I need.
Absolutely.
Basketball, lacrosse,
Wow.
and right now I'm working on a little tiny dance career.
Oh wow, all over the
A
place,
tiny dance career.
multi-talented.
I'm doing a little duet with somebody
That's
in the
cool.
show for my school. And
You're making me feel really lazy. I don't do anything.
So what about your opening stores? Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, Chase has had so much success with his stores and with his business model that now, we're about to open our second store in Manhattan, and a third store is going to be on Melrose in LA.
Wow.
And stuff because we get
great.
calls from China, we get calls from Mexico, we get
my
calls from
goodness.
everywhere. People asking us to put the same business model in their state and stuff.
And this
So-
all happened because you basically wanted to just teach him responsibility, which Rain can understand.
Right.
She's a parent too. All parents want that for
Yep.
their kids. Did you ever imagine that it would become this big?
The concept we did know was big because we spent the year just trying to contain it. Like people was kind of telling
it
us
out.
for where we lived in the space we lived in, they was kind of like, well, why would you put a sneaker store here? But we kind of knew the sneaker store we was gonna put would be a
Right.
store that would lure people into the location.
So you
where
had
it was
the
at.
vision and the plan, and you just accessed your
yeah,
direction.
Yeah, I mean, because Chase would be on Instagram and he would show me kids' sneaker collections that I was like, you sure that's the kid collection? And
Yeah.
he'd be like, yeah. I say, oh, then this is gonna work.
This is gonna
You know,
be
so
big.
yeah. And then one morning we woke up and we prayed, got in the car, and we prayed together. And I said, man, let's go make your dream happen. And we went to
Wow.
34th Street and.
And
in
this
10
is going to
days, it
happen,
just-
and
yeah,
you've only been open how long?
6 months.
Wow.
That's just incredible.
Yeah, that is. And so now you're kind of like the boss, and do you have employees that work for you?
Yeah, we have employees.
boss.
We're working business, so you know we have our little fails, and then we continue to succeed. You know, you always got to learn. Being that we've been open for 6 months, you can't expect perfection, but we do
Right.
have employees. We have the second boss, not the first, and then so
You're
we
doing
try
it.
to do our
You're
best in the
doing
store.
it.
It's,
He's the boss.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations to both of you on
thank
all
you.
of your successes. You can find the shop online at sneakerpawnusa.com and on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at sneakerpawnusa, or just go visit the shop in Harlem. Thank you guys both for being here. We really
thank you.
appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.
do.
Yeah.
And coming up later, New Jersey comic Davin Rosenblatt will help you stay safe in cyberspace. And we've got a very sweet, squishy treat in store.
But before all that, Michelle Williams drops by a Rise 360. Stick with us, and you'll be happy that you did.